Well, hey, hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Chad and Dad. Another week. Ba-da-ba-ba-da! My name's Joseph, and this is my co-host Artha. How's it going, Artha?
Hello, I'm good. I am the chat of the week.
You are the Chad of every week, and I'm the dad of every week. So, got my dad hat on. You've got your whatever shirt you're wearing. Nice. Yeah. What have you been up to? What's new?
What have I been up to this past weekend? I just visited some friends. Oh, I did karaoke. That was fun.
Wait, where'd you do karaoke? Downtown?
Yeah, the American. It's like open bar karaoke. It was great. I was with a group of friends, and in the whole bar, including my group of friends, there's like 8 people.
Wow. Okay, so open bar karaoke. So wait, because obviously I'm a dad, so I haven't done any of these things for a while. So
Yeah.
is it, you said open bar, open space, is that correct?
Yes. Yes.
So you literally grab a drink, get drunk, walk up on stage, and you do karaoke in front of everybody?
Yes. You just request it from the DJ, who's like, looks like he's enjoying his life, and then catering to us 8 people.
So, wait, did you do this on a weekend or a weekday?
I actually did it on Thursday, but that was the most memorable thing. Because last weekend, I just cleaned my apartment and
Clean
then
guy?
played
Yep.
soccer and then just met some people. But yeah, it was great.
Nice. Nice. Which bar?
You know, have you heard the American?
Oh, when you said the American bar, I was like, oh, it's
No,
a
is
bar
that
named the American
it is actually a bar named the American.
in Canada.
Yes, it's near
Ah,
Chinatown.
I have not heard of it. No,
It's not bad.
Yes.
But and then fun fact, if
Well,
you want to test out your singing skills, every Thursday night they have a karaoke night.
with only 8 people.
Well, yeah. I mean, it was great because it was just like you don't feel that insecure because I mean, only 3 other people you don't know are judging you. And
Nice.
to be fair, they sing worse than you, so that's good.
Well, you are not Malaysian. Malaysian? You're Malaysian.
I hate you so much.
You're fuck. I mean, ooh, I should not be swearing. What? Oh my god, I can't. Kuala Lumpur. No, not Kuala Lumpur.
Even
God,
the capital's name isn't my name.
Putra?
No,
Arthinian?
no, the capital is Jakarta.
Jakarta, yes. Okay, that makes you not Malaysian. That makes you Jakartan? No, what's the word? Oh my god.
You have until the end of this podcast
I
to
feel like I
find
have
out,
to
or
cut
else
this
I'm,
part out.
or else,
This is
or else,
embarrassing.
or else I'm gonna leave this podcast forever. You know,
No.
the 10 years I live here, people have mistaken me as Malaysian for like 35 times, but you right now is like 36 now.
Yeah, I feel like I've done it before too. And,
Yes,
and you've told me before.
I keep a tally of like whenever people forget where I am, especially if they mistake me as Malaysian.
So like a hit list?
Yes.
Nice. Writing a book. Anyways, what I was gonna say, I was about to say Filipinos, but obviously you're not. But like I know
So
people
close.
Filipinos are like really good singers. So what'd you sing?
I sang I Don't Want to Miss a Thing by Aerosmith.
Good song. Good choice. Excellent.
It is really good. How about you? What did you do this weekend?
What did I do this weekend? I went for a really long run because I'm trying to train for my full marathon right now. That's in April. So I went on a 26-kilometer run, and that was awful. It's one of those things where, like, I don't know, you've trained for a marathon before, right?
Yeah, I might do the BMO this year again. We'll see.
Yeah, but I mean, if you were going to do that, you got to start training now because it's, I don't know, depending on how hard you're planning on going. But it's always like the longer distances after, like, you finish the marathon and then you like taper down and whatnot. And then when you're trying to start back up, then it's like the long runs on the weekends are the ones that really kill you. So I got to do another 13 kilometers today, 8 kilometers tomorrow, 13 another on Thursday, etc. Anyways, okay, let's keep going. Yeah, so you know what I've also been watching because you mentioned soccer. You've been playing soccer. Have you ever
Yes.
watched Captain Tsubasa?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, dude. I keep trying to get Lynn to watch. She's just not interested.
Wait. Just keep on talking. I need to show you something.
Okay, are you gonna show me a Captain Tsubasa model? Okay, I don't know what to say. Captain Tsubasa is amazing. Everyone should watch it. It is just follows the journey of Tsubasa Ozora, who climbs the ranks from, he starts off the series as a young little boy and he plays in different tournaments, and then he goes up, and then season 2 is junior league, where he's representing Japan, fighting against like Germany, etc., and he does it's amazing. And it's like the show is kind of like Dragon Ball Z mixed in with sports. Yes, it's like Dragon Ball Z mixed in with sports, and it's always just like, people go Super Saiyan as they're kicking the ball, and then all of a sudden the goalie becomes super strong and just boom, stops the ball. Like, incredible. Nice, number 10, number 10.
Number 10, number 10. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Oh, amazing,
This is
amazing.
actually his when he was in elementary jersey.
Yeah, Nankatsu. Yeah,
Nankatsu, baby. Wait,
Nankatsu.
where are you watching it? Netflix?
Netflix. Yeah.
Okay,
They
cool.
just came out with season 2, which is the junior arc.
Oh, is he already in Europe? No, not yet, right?
No, not yet. Well, way to
Again?
spoil it.
Oh, okay. Well, it's already like since like the 80s, man.
Or sorry, he's in France right now. So that's
Yeah.
for the junior arc, and then I'm assuming afterwards he's gonna go somewhere else, but that'd be season 3 of Netflix, and I'm not there yet. Okay.
Well, here's the thing. The reason why Japan is so good in the World Cup right now is because of this anime, because a lot of Japanese kids are so inspired by it. I'm not even joking.
I will not disagree with you because it is a really, really good show. Even though, like, not gonna lie, I feel like this is a bit of a spoiler, but like, I mean, it's anime, so you can kind of predict what's gonna happen, where the protagonist always wins. So it's like you kind of see it coming, but then the action in between is pretty snazzy, I will say.
Okay, all right. Captain Tsubasa has inspired prominent footballers such as Hidetoshi Nakata, Alejandro Del Piero, which is a legend, Fernando Torres, Zidane, one of the best French players of all time, and Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi watches Captain Tsubasa.
Captain Tsubasa.
It's so good, man. Start
Wow.
training your daughter for soccer now.
I'm actively trying to watch it in front of her just so she can get involved.
Yeah.
It's not really working though. She's not really interested, I will say.
Well, force her.
Yeah. I will say though, something so like we started taking her, so we started taking her into swimming a while back, and now we're doing gymnastics with her. She is surprisingly good at gymnastics. So she's already doing like somersaults and everything. We started, this is our second class this past weekend, but like she was already walking on the high beams and everything.
That's amazing.
Yeah. I'm like, okay. I mean, she still needs our support and whatnot. So I'm hoping to get it to a stage where she can do it on her own, but not quite there yet, but we will get there.
That's fair.
All right, man. So let's move on. I think we're having too much fun talking about Captain Tsubasa, even though it's a really great show. Anyways, you know what? I do want to move on to one last thing, okay? You know what? The next thing I'm going to watch after I'm done Captain Tsubasa season 2, I want to watch Kinnikuman. Have you ever heard of it?
Never heard of that. Never that.
Okay, you should look up Kinnikuman. You know how much I love wrestling, right?
Yes.
So this is wrestling, but in anime form.
Wait, did you watch the Survivor series last year?
Dude, I went to the show.
Okay, all right. Okay,
yeah.
I think I saw this. This is like an old one as well.
Yeah, it's an old one, but then I think they're like either remaking it or like upscaling it for Netflix, and it's so good.
Love
Imagine
it.
wrestlers, but with
Yeah.
superpowers, like Dragon Ball Z wrestlers, where they still have to like obey the laws of gravity in a sense. Not really, but
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Anyways, I'm so excited talking about anime.
You know what? When I go home to Indonesia this year, I'll bring you a Tsubasa jersey.
You're Indonesian.
Yes.
Got it. I got it. Yep. So you're not Malaysian, right?
No, I'm not.
Kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Yes. Indonesians are also fantastic singers, I will say.
Thank
Just like
you.
people from Southeast Asia, they're just really good at singing for some reason.
I know. We just hide our stress with our voices.
And you guys do a good job at it. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so what else happened this week? All right, let's move on. So, obviously, yesterday, we are shooting this on a Tuesday. Yesterday
Mm-hmm.
was the inauguration of Donald Trump. So now he is Mr. President Trump. What else happened? Okay, so outside of politics, like I don't want to dive too deep into politics, but we did end up TikTok did end up officially getting banned on, I believe, the 18th of January, and then
Mm-hmm.
only to be brought back within 24 hours.
I
And
know.
basically, this became a big political show, given that
Yeah.
like they banned it, and then I don't know if you saw, but like TikTok flashed a message on the screen saying like, "We're working with President Trump to bring this back as quickly
Yeah.
as possible," and
It's
then
funny because
literally,
like the first message was actually just like, oh yeah, unfortunately our band we're working as best to bring it back, and then like they changed the message it's like we're working with President Trump now, and I'm like, oh, interesting.
dude, they name dropped him, you know?
Yeah.
So now to get the Gen Z votes, you know?
Yeah.
And then 24 hours later, I don't know if you saw, but they brought it back and they basically had a message saying like Trump has lifted the ban.
Yeah.
So thank
Thank
you.
you. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think you know what? Okay, I think a lot of people hate that. Oh, TikTok is like pandering to Donald Trump. I think it's smart because they're just stroking his ego, right?
Or do you think it's the other way around?
What do you mean?
Just like Donald Trump being like, "Hey, we're going to ban you, but we're going to bring you back, but only if you write a
Stroke my
message to
ego?
me, stroke my ego." So it's like coming from, maybe both ways,
You know what? Everything everything's a possibility, right? I just think
100%.
it's like if take this with a grain of salt, right? Like I'm not a big fan of Donald Trump, but I do think how everything unfold is kind of hilarious.
I think he has a way to, I think he understands the marketing game. I think that's what he
Mm-hmm.
is. He's
Yeah.
very good at marketing. So he
Mm-hmm.
understands, like, I think the thing that he did really well during the campaign was he dumbed down the message to appeal
Mm-hmm.
to the people,
Yeah.
rather than telling people what I'm going to do for you, A, B, and C, and whatnot. It's just
Or
his
like
whole message
having
is like,
or like having actual like academics like review their policy, just like really dumb everything
yeah,
down.
yeah. Even though he has very little to back it up, but like
Yeah.
it's just what appeals to the people's emotions. And I think from a marketing standpoint, that's just, I have to give him credit. We have to give
Yeah.
him credit for that, and the amount of, I would say, shit taking that he had to take, which
Exactly. And
you
you
know,
know what? I feel again, I am not a big fan of him, but it is what it is.
neither
And
am
then
I.
it's like we just have to accept that next 4 years our neighbors down south is gonna be led by this guy. So, you know,
Yep. And I
unf-
hope he doesn't enact those tariffs on us, but here we are.
oh my god, please. Oh
Yeah.
my god, not with our currency, right? Oh.
Yep. Anyways, the other thing that happened was literally 2 days before the election, the inauguration, he decided to come out with his own meme coin, crypto meme coin.
Yeah.
The official Trump coin, which is right now. Okay, let me just look this up because we were talking about this before we started recording. It's at
Hmm.
$42 per coin, and then the market
Damn.
cap is at about $8.7 billion.
Billion.
Billion with a B. Yeah, and I think I was reading some reports saying it took with like 25 minutes for the market cap. Yeah, I don't remember how many coins or how many not shares, but like, oh, it's a billion coins, a billion supply,
Mm-hmm.
and he only put out 20% of it, so about 200,000 supply, and he's holding to 80% of it.
Mm,
So
okay.
so it became like, I don't know, from what I read online, a $32 billion coin overnight. Or sorry, like in 25 minutes, because everyone bought into it. And obviously it's like a way to go around the law because, again, like, there's very little laws surrounding this.
Surrounding
And
crypto, hey?
yeah, and anybody
Yeah.
from like other countries and whatnot can easily buy in to shares
Mm,
of this and just launder their money.
yeah.
So that's
Well,
crazy. Yeah.
I mean, hopefully the government of the states don't regulate this. Oh wait.
Yeah, and then they came out with the Melania coin the next day.
I love it.
So then the coins, like the Trump coin, actually took a little bit of a dip, and now it's
Hmm.
like slowly climbing back up, which is insane. And then the fact that like all the crypto exchanges around the world like are now carrying this coin, like Well Simple literally just carried it yesterday, and then crypto.com started carrying it. Um some of the other ones I can't remember,
Hey
but I'm just
man,
like,
if there's a
Jesus.
demand, there's a supply, man. That's economics 101 right there.
It's yes, yes. Unfortunately, but yes, yes. If there's money to be made, I guess capitalism just does its thing, I
Yeah,
guess.
man. I think not even just like crypto exchanges, right? Have you heard of this betting portal that you can bet
Oh,
on anything? What is it called?
yes. Polymarket and
Yeah,
the other one.
Polymarket. Yes.
So poly no, so just so you know, Polymarket, you can only bet on it if you're non-American. They don't
Okay.
allow Americans on it. But then there's
Yeah.
another one that is officially sanctioned in the US, which I can't remember what it's called. US betting market. It is called Kalshi. It's a
Okay.
prediction market. Kalshi. Yeah,
KL.
Kalshi.
Oh yeah, I heard about this as well. Yeah.
It's the first legal and regulated prediction market in the US. So you can bet on the US elections, Oscars, Bitcoin, the weather, and more.
How many executive orders will Trump issue on day? I love how like what'll be good, guys. If we just make everything, because like I thought it was hilarious. I think back then for like the Super Bowl, you can like you can bet on the coin toss, you can bet like who does touchdown, but then it became like much more funnier. Like you can bet on like what's the color of the Gatorade when they pour it on the couch.
That's insane.
I know,
Yeah,
and I'm
it
like,
makes.
is it insane or are we just dumb that we missed out? Like,
Yeah, I guess that's where like it's a moral question of like, if you were to get into this coin, like, let's say you had the opportunity to get in on the Trump coin, like on ground level at like when it was just, let's call it $8. Would you
mhm.
have done it knowing that you would make like a bunch of money, but as a result, you would screw a whole bunch of people who also jumped in?
You know what? I will, but I won't tell my friends. I won't tell my friends.
Oh, Artha, I didn't know you already. Oh, wait, why are you still living there when you already made $1 million?
No, I'm the kind of person who, if I win the lottery, you'll never hear from me again. I'll just like disappear.
So you haven't won the lottery. That's why we're still doing this, right?
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah. Very nice. Very nice. Well, okay. So that is probably a really good segue into today's topic.
Mm-hmm.
Given that now that President Trump is the ruler of the world, being able to essentially put out new crypto coins 2 days before the inauguration and like rip a whole bunch of people off and then become the leader of those people, which is honestly hilarious in its own right.
I mean,
Uh,
he can probably pardon himself. Like,
I'm surprised he hasn't done so, actually. I mean, actually, no. No, the reason why he hasn't done so is because when you're a president, you can't be prosecuted.
Oh, I
So
see.
he's probably gonna do it right before his last
So
day if
he
if
has
that ever
he has
happens.
4 years to kind of like change things up. Hey.
Yes, that is correct. No, he has 4 years. No, I mean, 4 years is basically our understanding of how long a presidency is. We don't know if it's going to last 4 years.
Hmm.
It could be for the rest of his life.
Maybe.
That's a weird thought to have to think about.
Yeah.
Anyways, this is a good segue into our topic of the day. Is what would you do if you ruled the world?
Mm.
So I've got
Well.
three. I've
Okay.
got I've got some like pretty moral ones. I will say, like I didn't want to
Hmm.
go too wild. But
Okay.
Artha, why don't we start off with you? What's the
No,
first
no,
thing
no.
you would
Let's
do?
start what you. Let's start with you. I'm curious.
You know what? So here's what I would do because I've always been interested to see how this would work. So do you know who MacKenzie Scott is?
MacKenzie Scott.
MacKenzie Scott is Jeff Bezos' ex-wife.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
the one who became one of the richest females in the world after the divorce.
Yes, by getting 25% of all of Amazon or something. I
Yeah.
think I think she got like no, I don't want to say like 25% of Jeff Bezos' money because that's weird,
Hmm.
but like
Yeah.
she got 25% of a whole bunch of money,
Hmm.
their entire net worth or something. Um and like I mean I'm gonna give credit to Mackenzie Scott because she was actually like one of the founders of Amazon as well. So I
Hmm.
know
Fair,
Jeff
fair.
Bezos is the face of it, but like she
Yeah.
was a large part of the behind the scenes. So do have to very much give credit to her.
Yeah.
But what she did was she became a billionaire. Not became, but she is a billionaire. But like now she's just aggressively just fixing random things and
Okay.
giving money to random or sorry not random giving money to charities without any uh requirements of like goals that they have to meet. I don't know if you've read about this.
Also, like philanthropy.
Philanthropy. She is in philanthropy right now. And
Okay.
I think what she's doing, and if I'm getting this correctly, is she's parking her money in like different funds and then she's taking the dividends or the interest and using that to give away to different charities.
Okay. Is it also that she's doing this for tax reasons?
I mean, there could be reasons for it. I don't know what else she's doing, but like,
Yeah.
I mean, when you're giving a couple $1 billion away, like I have to respect that. You know what I mean?
That is true. That is true. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
she's
like,
doing something called yield giving.
okay, because I think you know what, a lot of people are celebrated because they set up so much charities, things like that, not realizing that it's also like a way for them to dodge taxes. Like you
For
know.
sure, for sure. I agree. I agree, and I think there was something that came out recently with Elon Musk where,
Hmm.
in order to dodge taxes, he
Hmm.
donated to his own charities. I don't know if you read
Okay.
into that. Yeah, he
Yeah.
donated his money to his own
Exactly.
charities so
Exactly.
that
That's
he'd
what I
get away with
mean, right? You
taxes.
know, it's like you set up like a non-profit, but it's like under your name. But it's just like, okay, all right.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. I agree. But I can see that. Okay, let me read into this. She has a net worth of $42.1 billion as of December 2024, owning a 4% stake in Amazon.
Amazing.
So, uh as of mid December 2022, Scott has given a total of $14 billion to over 1,600 charitable organizations.
Amazing.
So,
No, you
whatever
do have to
whatever we make
respect
of
that.
that. Yeah, dude, like a couple $1 billion to just different charitable organizations is amazing. So that's what I
Yeah.
want to do. I think it'd be cool to just, go around and I don't want to be like Santa Claus or I don't want to be looked up to per se, but I'm just like, let's say I come up to somebody and be like, I really like the work that you do in our community. Here is a
Hmm.
bunch of money.
Yeah.
That's it. Like do what you
Okay.
think is right, do not launder it, and
Hmm.
let's help out the people. So that's what I would do because I think it'd be nice. Also,
Cool.
if anything, I would like to not I would like to be anonymous, you know?
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, as of
Anonymous.
March 2024, her donations has reached $17.2 billion. Jesus,
Amazing.
that's amazing.
Okay. All right. For me, here's what I'm going to do, okay? I'm going to make the world, if I'm the leader of the world, I'm going to make the world visa free for everyone.
Visa free for anyone, so anyone can travel anywhere. Is that what you're
Exactly.
saying?
Here's the thing, Joseph. You're Canadian, right?
Okay.
Like, and then Canada is one of the most powerful passport in terms of like travel. So you're allowed to travel visa free in a lot of countries. Whereas I'm Indonesian, yes, Indonesian, and we have limited numbers of countries that we can travel to. So, for example, if you want to travel to Europe or even like the States, I need a visa,
Right.
and that takes some process, and that takes like a lot of documents.
Okay.
So it's annoying. So if I'm the leader of the world, every country is visa free for like 2 weeks.
V- Wait,
No,
visa
sorry.
free
What?
for two
So what I
weeks.
mean is like you can visit any country in the world for 2 weeks, and then you leave.
Oh,
So basically, you can go vacation everywhere.
okay. I've
Yeah.
always wondered, like people, let's say you go to give it a random country, like Australia, for example, and then they have visas there where you have to like let's say there's a visa for Australia for like you can't be there for more than like 3 months. If
Hmm.
you decide to stay there more than 3 months, what happens? You
I
know?
think you became like illegal status, and then you
Yeah,
have
but like
to.
how do they catch you?
You don't. It's like that's why the reason there's like a lot of like immigration issues all over the world, right? I think the problem is like most of the people, like when they overstay their welcome is because like they know they already did something bad, so they're too scared to leave the country because they can't enter again.
Right.
But if you make the whole world visa free, when your 2 weeks is up, I mean, just leave to a neighboring country for a day and then come back and then it restarts. You know what I mean?
So you're basically saying the moment you make it visa free, anybody who is currently illegal in a country, they would go?
Yeah, because like here's the thing. The reason why there's so many like immigration issues is like people overstay their welcome because they're scared to leave. But if we make it easy for them to enter and leave, then it'll be easier.
Okay. Well, I don't know. Yeah.
So that is my first policy as the leader of the world.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, and,
I like
and
it.
imagine like all the income all these countries will get from like travel. It's amazing.
Hmm. Okay. Nice.
But yeah.
All right. All right. Well, here, let's move on to mine. Okay, the
Hmm.
second thing I would do, I would I'm trying to think. Okay, so I wrote down I want to start a space company, but I want to take it further cuz
Hmm.
I'm a big fan of seeing what we can do outside of Earth,
Hmm.
you know? Like I want to start a space company and I want to just give away like free space rides, you know? Just
Hmm.
like start colonizing the moon, for example,
Okay.
and be like, "Hey Artha, do you want to go up to the moon together with me? Let's just do it."
Okay.
You know? Because I
I'm
feel like
down.
there's yeah, because I think I mean definitely in the future space travel is going to be significantly cheaper, but I would
Hmm.
love to just before I die go up to space and see what it's like up there
Man,
and
that
just
is
like
that is honestly the dream. I always wanted to go to space.
yeah. I don't know
Yeah.
how I feel about colonizing Mars as like Elon wants to because I'm just like what's there to do on Mars? It just seems like it's
Exactly,
really
right?
hot there versus the moon. I feel like it's like it's just there. I mean,
Yeah. How
it's
how
like
am I gonna get my bubble tea, right?
Would you actually like if you had the option to live on the moon and they had the infrastructure set up and everything to like live in a bubble, you got air and everything, would you do it?
No,
Why not?
I just want to visit the moon. I think it'll be cool.
Well, why
It's
wouldn't
like
you want to live on the moon?
it's like saying, like if like do you want to live in the Antarctica? They already have the infrastructure for you to live there, but I'm like,
Wait, do they have the infrastructure for you to live there?
I mean, yeah, I mean like Antarctica have like facilities, you know what I mean? But like you still can't walk around in Antarctica. Like you can't. Oh, I'm gonna explore with like my like flip flops. No, you can't. Same as the
Well,
moon.
wait, no, but that's what I'm saying. The infrastructure for the moon would involve like actual roads, being able to walk around, or in that case, like no gravity, so you're jumping around kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Would you do it and live there like for like
No,
5 years?
no, I don't
Really?
want to.
Okay,
No, I don't want to.
fair enough. Fair enough.
I don't want
But
to
yeah,
live on the moon.
I don't know. I'm
Living on Earth is
curious.
living on Earth is already so stressful. Imagine living on the moon.
I've always wanted to go into one of those just like what do you call it, like no gravity rooms.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? I've always wanted to know what it's like, and just being able to like float
Oh,
around.
like the one with like you can like float around and stuff.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like I think those exist in Dubai, I believe. I think I've
Yeah,
read
yeah.
them.
Or you can like take the zero gravity flight as well. That's pretty cool, apparently.
And where do you do that?
There's one airline that does it in Russia.
Like,
So
wait,
basically, you go like you have like around like 30 seconds of like zero gravity, and apparently it's pretty cool.
okay, one sec. Okay, you know what? Since upcoming flight, it's called Zero G. So the
Hmm.
website is Go Zero G, and wow.
Right?
Okay, have you seen this? Okay, go zerog.com, and then it's in Texas, dude. It's in
Okay.
Texas and California,
Okay. I
dude.
typed
That
in
looks
zero like the number, the number
yeah.
zero.
No, that's
Okay.
dude.
All
That's
right.
amazing. What the hell?
Yeah. So yeah, what they do is like the system is like you fly an airplane, and then the airplane does like a nosedive, and in that nosedive you have like a couple of seconds of zero G.
No way. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
No, dude,
Like
dude. Look into this. It's like a big room. Okay,
no,
wait.
it's a
I
no
maybe
zero
I don't.
gravity flights. There's a reason why it's called flights.
Okay, wait. Nope. On this website, I'm just showing you, dude. How long does this experience last? The flight itself requires around 90 minutes, but the entire
That's
experience lasts approximately 4.5 to 5 hours total.
yeah, because they go up and down. They don't like nosedive in and that's it. So they do it a couple of times.
Maybe.
Yeah, but
Yes,
yeah, like I said, like even from like the second word you said is like this flight, you need a plane.
I want to do it. It's $9,000 for individual seats, or 116,000 for a private section, or $250,000 for a full private flight. Oh,
Well,
dude, if I had a
it
money,
really
yeah,
it really
yeah.
like from like 8,900 to 116,000. Hey,
Well, I mean, private flight, you're accounting for like 14 people, right?
yeah.
So the price kind of breaks down from there. But
But yeah, you should watch this music video by OK Go. It's called Upside Down.
oh, I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen
Yeah,
it. They
so
they
it's
sh-
like
they shot that all in like one go.
no, they shot it like a couple of times, but they stitch it
Well,
around. Yeah,
do they?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
That's
okay.
why that's why my OK Go so good. Okay, anyway, the second thing I'm gonna do if I'm the leader of the new world,
Free world. Yes.
free world, yes, is I am gonna listen to me, people. I am gonna
Got too
ban.
close, dude.
This is my first executive order. Okay, I am gonna
Do it.
ban the personal private purchases of pickup trucks.
Continue.
Yes, they take so much space. You don't need it. It's so big, and then whenever you're in the highway, you just like overuse it. You never use it. The only people who can purchase pickup trucks is actual people who need it for work. So tradespeople, farmers, etc. But if you're an accountant, no, you don't get a pickup truck. You don't need a pickup truck. Get a Honda Civic. It's great. The world will be better with less pickup trucks. I tell you right now. Less highways in general. More trains, more public transportation, and less F-150s. I promise you.
I'm trying to think.
So Cybertruck, F-150, no.
Well, wait. When you say pickup trucks,
Yes.
you're talking like Cybertruck,
F-150s,
F-150s,
F-250s,
Tacomas,
yes,
all that.
yes,
And you're saying you're only gonna allow tradespeople to own it,
yes.
but you're okay with them owning, like, just normal people owning like SUVs and stuff.
SUVs are still okay.
I'm struggling to see the value in not owning a pickup truck.
No, because you don't use the trunk. You don't. Have you ever seen in your life an F-150 actually carrying something? No.
Yes, I have, but
No, you haven't. No, you haven't.
But you're assuming that if their trunk is empty, they're not using it for anything, or it could just be like they're going from one place to the other to pick up more stuff before going back to the work site.
No. They just do it for their ego boost.
You think it's to compensate for something?
Yes. It's basically our generation's Hummer. I am banning this, okay? I am banning this. You know how annoying it is when you want to park in, like, let's say Metrotown, and then there's a fucking like pickup truck taking 2 spaces,
I mean, that's
and they're going to Metrotown. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna get? You're gonna get pretzels in Metrotown. Okay, all right. You don't need a pickup truck.
What if it's a tradesperson who owns the pickup truck and he has no other car?
It's okay, because he's a tradesperson, but he needs to
Then
be
he,
licensed to it.
but then he's still going to be at Metrotown,
It's okay.
taking up your space.
Better one pickup truck than a bajillion pickup truck.
Okay. But that's assuming that none of the, like, a lot of the pickup trucks at Metrotown aren't owned by tradespeople. Can you prove that?
Well, we live in Canada. We're filled of regulations. Just put a sticker or something. But yes, unless you actually need it for your job, no pickup trucks.
Okay.
Cool.
Sounds good.
All right. What's your third thing?
Okay. I kind of feel like I have to change mine. Because this is just like, okay, I feel like I have to change mine. Because I feel like it's just, I'm not thinking big enough. But this is something I've always wanted to do. And this is where I'm like, okay, so I'm just going to throw that out there and then feel free to change it and tell me it's stupid. You know those, you know how, like, this probably fits more under, like, would you do if you had, like, all the money in the world kind of deal.
Okay.
But I've always wanted, you know those, you can go into restaurants and you can get, like, customizations on your meal. And then, like, as a result, you rack up, like, let's say, I think there was a deal a while back at Burger King, for example, where, like, you can get a Whopper, I believe, and then you can put as much cheese onto it as possible, but, like, every slice of cheese is like an extra 25 cents. So then somebody, I think I watched a YouTube video on it, decided to go and put like 100 slices of cheese on their Whopper.
Okay.
And just became like a gigantic sandwich that I think he ended up going and eating, which was disgusting. But that's something I've always wanted to do. Like, again, I think it fits more under, like, if I had all the money in the world, I would go to a really fancy restaurant and just see what I can customize and make as big as possible.
So you have all the influence in the world here.
I'm not thinking big enough. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, okay, if I go to Starbucks and be like, I would like 20 pumps of sugar, please. Like, I
Okay,
don't know. That's
all
all.
right.
That's
It's like this is not my third thing, but like I also dream like you know how when they fill up gas, they engineer the nozzle so it's like it stops when it's full.
yes.
Uh,
You would like
I
to
had a
take that
dream.
out?
I had a dream where I can just like fill up like let's say I put like $200, right, and just fill it up until like it goes everywhere and just like so it feels like this is your cheese and this is my guest here. It's just like it's
Yeah.
like that scene in Zoolander if you watch Zoolander.
It's been a while. All I
Well,
remember is the look. The blue.
Zoolander's friends died because they died in a car accident. They were dancing around in a gas station, so something like that.
I think I remember parts of it. Yeah,
Yeah,
I do
I don't
remember
know.
something about that.
Yeah, I think you should think harder. I mean, it's not bad, but I mean,
I know. I do have to think bigger.
I feel you should like almost make like like a call to action. It was like who can make the best cheese sandwich in all the land.
And whoever makes the best sandwich gets a pot of gold.
Okay,
All right,
next
you
thing. Next,
give me the
okay,
last one, buddy.
this is the last thing. Okay, the more languages you know that you're fluent in, the less taxes you pay.
Okay, dude, these are really creative. I like it.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
but
here's the
like,
thing, right? Let's say we're both fluent in English, right?
right?
And then are you fluent in Mandarin?
Cantonese, yes.
Cantonese, yeah. Are you fluent in Canto?
Sorry, say again.
Yeah, are you fluent in Canto?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, there you go. Okay, so
So
you
that's two
pay,
languages.
yeah, you pay less tax, and then let's say you want to learn more, like you want to learn like Spanish, you pay less tax,
Okay.
right? I think
Um,
this will like encourage people to learn more languages because it's like an incentive, right?
it is, but how do you define fluent?
A test. So you have to take like an IELTS exam or something,
Okay, so I guess you need
and
an
then submit
adjudicator.
yeah, and then submit your exam test to like the CRA or the IRS or whatever tax body you have, and then like here you go, I'm fluent.
The CRA is just like, I don't think your French is good enough.
Yeah,
Huh.
something like that. I don't know. I think it'll just be useful, or something that encourages the people of my world, to like learn more languages because I think it'll be quite useful.
You know, you have given way more thought into this than I have, and I appreciate how creative your answers are.
You know what? Your
So
two
well done.
first one was not bad. It's just the third one. You're like
I
unlimited
know.
cheese.
I needed a better one. I wish. I just it's just something in my back of my head I had to share because I've
Yeah.
always wanted to see
Well,
just
that's fair. I guess you know what? I guess my goal as the leader of the new world is like I want to make the world more connected rather than put barriers in.
what is this like? Don't be evil. Are you Google
No, not. Don't be evil. Like
or
it's more
making the
like
world information more
you
accessible?
know the reason why like people in Europe like just like travel around things like that. It's just because like there's no borders. I'm in Italy. I think I'm gonna have dinner in Germany today. You know what I mean?
That
And
part is
then
true.
are you gonna
There-
illegally migrate to Germany? No, I can just go back home to Italy. Why would I? All right.
Well, it's not illegal because there's no actual visa, but yes.
And then when they go to Germany and be like, "Oh yeah, I'm so fluent in German that I'm like,
So you
I
walk into
pay
a restaurant like, I don't pay taxes.
exactly, yeah." It's like, "Oh, you're fluent in German from Italian? Yeah, no taxes for you, buddy." And you know what? It's gonna be easy for me to find parking in Germany because there's no fucking pickup trucks. Sorry,
That's you know
that is
what?
that is my goal.
I will give you that. Yeah.
See, no borders. encourage language learning, no pickup trucks. That is how to make the world connected. In my world, anyway.
Well done. Well done. Speaking of
Cool beans.
trucks, you know what kind of truck I've always wanted? Have you ever heard
Is
of a
it?
Kai truck?
Oh, dude, I love it. The small Japanese ones.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
always K truck? K truck.
yeah, the K
I've
trucks.
always
Yeah,
wanted one of those. I don't know why. It's just like it's the same size as an SUV, but it just looks so
it's even
cute.
smaller. It's like the size of a. The length is like a Honda Civic.
Yeah. Yeah. I've seen a couple of those in real life and I'm like,
Do you know a lot of SUVs and pickup trucks are bigger than World War II tanks?
really?
Yeah, they're longer. Check it
Wait,
out.
World War II tanks. I would need to see one of these in real life, but I guess I don't know. Like they look pretty big to me on Google Images, but what do I know?
But just like here. Okay, here I found a Reddit link.
Okay,
Okay, maybe not as bigger, but like as large. Wait, no, it is larger. Here, wait, here. I'll send you a picture right now. It's
versus
like
modern car size. Oh wait, I found a picture, dude. I found a picture. Okay, so the Dodge Ram 1500 versus the British Cromwell.
exactly. Like I'm pretty sure we don't need a truck this big. And look at it. Look in the trunk. There's nothing. There's
in the picture, you mean?
nothing. Yeah.
By the way, your picture
Yeah.
is not sending through, but that's okay.
Okay. Wait. I have a link. I have a link here.
Like I'm assuming we're looking at the same picture. It's all good.
And so, but it's like okay. A Ford F-150 is like wider than like a German Panzer IV.
Road Warriors, how American SUVs are now bigger. Yeah, we're looking at the same picture.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, German Panzer, uh let's see, 233 by 113 by 106 inch. So I don't know which one is length. Which one is length? Oh, that's length. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so you're saying an F-150 is longer than a German Panzer IV.
Yes.
That's insane.
Indeed. Cool
Well,
beans.
yeah. Well, that's it. Well, I guess that's how we're gonna end things. Learning about
Indeed.
World
Well,
War
now I
II
know what
versus
to get.
modern trucks.
Exactly. And now I know what to get you for your birthday. Just like 10 packs of like sliced cheddar.
No, I want a Captain Tsubasa figurine,
Okay, all
obviously.
right, sure, sure,
Yeah.
sure. And
And a
some
soccer ball.
cheese.
And you
Yeah,
can teach me how to play some soccer ball or some
in-
soccer.
indeed.
All right. So
All
that is
righty.
all for today. Thank you very much for joining us. Artha, what was your one big takeaway for today?
My one big takeaway for today is if I were to win the lottery, you'll never hear from me ever again.
Okay. And you know what my takeaway is? I'm surprised by how much you hate pickup trucks. I will never. I mean, I learned it, but I don't understand it. But I think it's one of those things where I just have to live with it with you as a human being.
It's so unnecessarily big, man. It's so unnecessarily big.
You know what?
Like
I'm not
so
a
big.
tradesperson, so I'm okay with it. But like, I
Yeah.
could see.
If you do it, you need it for work by all means. But have you been to Mexico City?
No, I have been waiting
Dude,
for the invite.
they carry their ladders, their gear on top of a Chevy Spark.
Really?
Yes. But that was like like when I was in Mexico City, I was like, holy moly. It's like, and if this tradespeople can figure out how to bring like
A
a
ladder on
ladder on
top of
top
their
of a
spark.
Chevy Spark, we don't need an F-150, man.
You know what? I feel like this is something that we need to actually talk to a real life non-tradesperson and ask them exactly why they do what they do. You know? So All right. So that is all
Alrighty.
for today. Thank you, everyone, for joining us for our latest episode of Chad and Dad. We'll see you next week when we talk about something else. Don't
Yeah,
forget
Chad and
to
Dad,
wait.
everybody. Oh, wait.
Yeah, Artha, close off with some socials.
Yeah, don't forget to follow us on our social media, Chad and Dad.
Why? Why do you do this? Wow. Yeah. Well, thank you, everybody. Talk to you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.